Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Mael Rosado, Maelo Transportation, Moneda Coin. Guys, I surprised for the use of the new system of telephone and laptop, computer. Everybody here on the state wants you to have an email. They just want you to have a computer. Let me tell you something. 32 years ago when I came over, uh, I was qualified as a pilot just to go and fly with anybody. Uh, I was qualified for different airline, but I didn't know nobody in here. I went to the Worcester Airport and I request some information on one of the airlines. I don't want to mention. I should mention the name. Yeah, I was there and somebody told me that I have to start as a new student when I was qualified just to be. This was Southwest Airline. I was qualifying just to be a pilot, as it is. Just get a training on the jet, get a training on the company, and let's go for flying. The guy told me I had to start and do all over all the work that I did all my damn life. I say him, enjoy your job and keep doing it because your time is gonna be ending very soon as well as mine. So I went to the Cape and I applied to Cape Air, which they have little plane, they have 402s, and I think today they have Cessna 206, 207, something like that. Guys, no one called me. So when I get out of PR, I was ready to get out of my job because nothing I can do. Before I can do anything, I had a fall in the plane that I was flying, and I had a big pain. That's what I left Tol Air. I was in El Fondo del Seguro del Estado, which is the company that accidentally in the job you are hooked up to the Fondo del Seguro del Estado. Fondo del Seguro del Estado, they starting to fool around with me. There was no pain. I was having a pneumonia at that time. So I was very screwed up. So I decided to the hell Fondo del Seguro del Estado and I go away here. So I rode to Texas and I asked for the CDL booklet. So I studied 2 weeks that booklet. I in Texas. The 5th of August, the 6th of August, I was in the Division of Motor Vehicle, and I took all the test. Cost me around $167. That was about 96, 95, 96, 97, something like that. So I went over and I have an argument with the policeman there, because he said that I was looking like a Mexican. I told him, you should go back to study, because if you don't know what Puerto Rico is, you should get a fucking study materials and know where Puerto Rico is, and we are very different from Mexico, even that we have a good friendship with the people of Mexico. But yeah, that 5,000 apart, 2,000, 3,000 miles apart of where I was in San Antonio, Texas. So the guy was treating me like a Mexican with no English. I say, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I can understand everything you say, and even that I have a fucking accent, I can talk to you and you should understand me as well any other one understand. So he was trying to play a game with me, and after I was there out of 4 o'clock in the afternoon, this guy asked me how come a guy with an accent can pass 7 tests when everybody was there in 2 hours and they flown. You know what? I got my packet and I showed you the fucking book that I rode over, said, "Do you recognize this fucking book? I got this book from you guys while I was in Puerto Rico and I studied. That's why I come over here. I'm accustomed to take tests every fucking years, and that's why I pass those tests." So he say, yeah, next time you come over for the check ride, I gonna be giving you the check ride. So he prepared everything, and he have two girls, and he was trying to play game with me with two girls, and I passed the two tests. And yeah, I got my CDL license. When I came over Massachusetts, the people that I was working with, they didn't pay me the last week. So there was a contract, it was verbally, and they thought that I was a little stupid guy, that I gonna go over Texas and I didn't know what to do. So when I went over there, they want to enroll me to church. I say to him, "Hey, listen, you know what? I came here to drive a trailer. I don't come here to study, to be a priest or to be a pastor. I'm sorry, guys, that is your prerogative to go to church or not to go to church. Nobody invite me to church. I don't allow no one, and I have pastor of my family, and I tell them no one is going to enroll me to church. At this age, I don't believe in no one, man." So I left there. They thought that I was going to stay there hanging with someone else. And when they finally, in a Sunday, I was having everything prepared so I can get in a taxi, be moving to a Greyhound bus, and I took a bus from there to Massachusetts. I came over here, and when I came over here, yeah, I didn't have no knowledge about where I was and how to drive over here. I didn't even have my license, because when I took the license, they keep my license, they keep my money. But, Ismaelito know a lot. Ismaelito don't get to 70 years at the end of this month just for funny. Ismaelito know a lot more of many people can do. And I got money, and I left Texas and Massachusetts. And the first time I went with my sister, I took a day off just to see the Worcester city. And next day I went to have a job. I went to an agency, and I got a job cleaning a warehouse, which at the very beginning in the interview, they find out that I can do something else. And when the boss came in and said, "No, you are not cleaning shit. I need you as a driver for operating a loader." So I went there, I started operating a loader. I even get with $11 an hour. That was the way back. They was paying here about $6.32 an hour. So the people that I met, they say, "How come you just get here, get $11 an hour?" Well, you have to tell the people what your values are and what what to do. So to make a long story short, there is about a year and a half when there was a pilot going out for retire. Cape Air sent me an email to go there and finish my application. Guys, do you know how long do I have to wait to get called from Cape Air? That was fresh. Keeping my application, my resume in there for 30 years, and at the end of 30 years, they just give me a call to go and finish the application, and go for interview. I told the guy, I talked to him and said, "You very fresh. Because if I have to wait for Cape Air to give me a call to go flying with them, when I came over here, I was ready. I was flying the same equipment. What I had to do, just take a refresher and take probably a check ride and go fly with them." And 30 years after, they keep in my application so I can go for interview and finish my application. Hey, guys, this sucks. This really sucks in the state, and this really sucks anywhere. Those people on airline that doing this, holding the application for 30 years, you sucks. You really sucks. Now, these other stupid guys, they offering me a job via the internet. Guys, before you can talk to me, I'm the world's mean títere across the whole world. Don't send me an email inviting me to join to your company because I already retired. I'm happy. I got the money that I do. And you know what? I got my own company. I work when I really want to do my own work. I earn what I want to earn, and I don't have to tell nobody. The time to be a slave is already gone. So if you need an slave, even remotely or in your company, hey, in Maelito is not going to be the one. In Mael Rosado is not going to be the one. Maelo Transportation only have one owner. The owner is in Mael Rosado. I don't need no partner. I don't need no bullshit guy to come over and tell me what to do on my company. I work when I want. I work the 1 hours that I want to do. If you like this, it's okay. If you don't like, man, you can go to the hell 3,000 miles south of fucking Mars. But don't give me a fucking shit on the emails and give me trying to scam me because I'm not a stupid guy. So if you haven't lived 70 years, don't even attempt to try to fuck around with me because I don't gonna hold that shit. Not from you, not from nobody. So if you like the video, you just press your finger up. If you don't like the video, take this as an experience. When you come over to USA or if you are living on USA, do something. Otherwise, you're gonna die of hungry. You're gonna die on hungry because the people here, they don't care to give a job to whoever. They're looking for young people because they can fool around with young people. All the old guys like me, we don't give a fuck of what you look on your company. I got my own company. When I gonna hire somebody, I gonna make sure that I have the money to pay that person before I can even pay. And I was teach very good on that. Thank you, Mr. Sistodia. You teach me that if you don't have the money to pay somebody, don't hire. And the people that I've been hired and the people that have worked for me, they got the money on Friday on cash. No, not in a check or not in a credit card. I pay cash whenever I have to pay cash. So right now, I work the time I want. I don't need no bullshit from nobody. So before you come and fuck around with my email, offer me a job, check this video before that. And probably you will understand and you will, be a simp to get my email and offer me shit because I don't take no shit from no one. Guys, sorry, have a good day and have a good evening. Have a nice weekend for those of you that are having a nice weekend. The holiday is coming up on Monday. Enjoy because I really going to enjoy it. Bye-bye.